What's going on, guys? It's Unknown Player here, and today I'm bringing you a map guide of the brand new map Ignition, which is a remake of the Modern Warfare 2 map Scrapyard, if you didn't know. And so yesterday I put up some videos for the Onslaught DLC covering that, and I put up a gameplay video so you can see what multiplayer footage is like on this map. But this video is going to be a guide walking through some of the interactive features, the dynamic elements, and cool things like that. So first off, like I talked about in my video yesterday, there is a kind of like a rocket test engine around the B flag, and you can actually activate it. Just go up to the computer right here, and then you just hold square or X, and you'll turn on the engine, and it'll kind of blast out this fiery engine for a few seconds, and then that'll pretty much stop anyone from capturing the B flag unless they take cover behind one of the objects. It's not like everyone on the B flag will die, but you can take cover behind the objects, and after a while it turns off after maybe 5 to 10 seconds, and so that's a cool interactive feature. And after that has like a cooldown period, so you can't just keep turning it on and off again. So one of the most popular parts of this map and kind of things that happen is that the rocket goes off, and this is actually, believe it or not a dynamic map event, and it's not something interactive that the player can control, and it's not at all related to the field orders. So what actually happens is that after the game starts, a minute will count down on this big red timer you can see right here, and after the minute has gone down, a rocket will launch, another missile will come and intercept that one, making it destroy and blow itself up in the air, and then that will cause a bunch of changes. There'll be some new tunnels, as there you can see the two parts right here. This is what it looks like before, and then this is what it looks like after the kind of tubing has fallen down. And again, you can see right here, I think this is around like the A flag, and you can see the tubing has now kind of come into place after the rocket has been blown up. But that's not a dynamic event. Well, it kind of is, but it's not interactive, and that's just something that happens every time without fail. If you're in the way when the tubings are coming down, then you're going to get killed and squashed by it, and so watch out for that. Another cool thing that's related to the tubing that falls down from the rocket is that there's a cool jump spot right here. A lot of people think that you can't actually get on top of the main tubes like you could in Scrapyard when you can get on top of the planes. You actually can. Before the rocket gets blown up, there's a forklift right here, and you can actually hop on top of it and then climb just on top of the tubing. There's like an invisible kind of climbable spot, and you can stand on top of the main tube, the kind of carrier bit, and you can see the whole map is a really good vantage point. You won't really last too long. If you were to kill a lot of people up here, the second you kind of kill a few people, they'd figure out you're there and kill you. So it's not the best kind of tactical spot, but if you need to get around quickly and access, or be able to get a line of sight if someone's planting or defusing, then you can hop up on top of here. And then after the rocket is blown up, there's kind of like a massive big kind of container that falls down and hits the building on its way down, and then you can really easily just climb on top of that and then get back on just like you could before. And then finally, we're going to cover the actual dynamic element of this map, which is the rocket. Now this is activated by a field order. Once you get the briefcase upon the first death, it will give you a challenge. Complete that, it will get you a random care package, and most of the time when you call on the care package, it will give you the actual field order that controls the dynamic map element. And this map, it's an actual rocket engine. It's not a rocket that flies off, it's just, again, like a test engine that blasts down, and it covers like quite a large amount of the map and all of the tunnels underneath the map. So if you're underneath there, you're going to get destroyed, and the rocket kind of blast fumes will go down all of the tunnels, and it will cover the kind of area. And the cool thing is, if you have the field order, a little kind of blue circle, as you can see on my map, will show up, and then that will turn red if there is an enemy standing over it, so you know you're about to get killed. If you look at my mini map now, you can see it's turned red because there's an enemy in the kind of the blast zone, and that'll mean if I activate it now, the rocket will blast and it'll kill him. And that's exactly what I do. When I turn it on, I get a kill, and that's a way to know if someone is down in the tunnels. A really good way to know that. And if you see it turn red, then you can turn it on and get some kills. So this is all the dynamic features of the map. Again, if you want to see a multiplayer gameplay of this map, I've made videos on that and the other Onslaught DLC maps, and also Extinction and the new Maverick gun. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you did, and I'll see you guys later. Jump.